Hey guys, James Reeves with TFBTV. I'm here at the NRA annual meeting on the show floor at the Aero booth with my good buddy Chad. You guys know I've come by Aero every now and again. Anytime you guys are at a show, I try to swing by because it seems like you always have something new. And you do this year. You guys have a new line that's going to be introduced, a seasonal line, right?
Yep.
But before we get there, I want you to explain to everybody who might not be familiar with Aero. Tell us about Aero and about your guns.
So Aero Precision, we got our start manufacturing parts for the aerospace industry, mainly offload work for Boeing and other aviation places up there in the Pacific Northwest where we're from. We got into firearms about 15 or so years ago, and we haven't looked back since.
So this AR-15, before we get into the specifics about the Freedom AR-15 line, why don't we talk about some of the features you guys have that set you apart from other AR-15 manufacturers?
So one of our more popular lines right now is the M41 series, and that's this right here. So this has our M41 Lower Receiver. It's our own custom designed forging. It's an enhanced forging. It has a lot of improvements. The mag well is flared a lot larger. It has the integrated trigger guard. The bolt catch is actually threaded for a pin, so you don't have to drive in any roll pins at all. It basically makes it very, very easy to assemble. The upper receiver too is our M41 series. It's our M41 threaded upper, and again, it's our own custom designed forging. It gives it a billet look. It makes it look a lot different, but the cost there is in line with all the forged products that are out there.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say is every time I see an Aero, I'm familiar with you guys. I've shot your rifles before. As I said, I've interviewed you guys a whole ton of times, and I'm always blown away with how inexpensive what you make, how inexpensive it is compared to everything else in the market, considering the build quality and all the features you guys integrate into it.
Yeah, that has to do with our volume manufacturing. Because we're the manufacturer, we manufacture parts for not only ourselves but lots of other OEMs. We have that volume ability to lower the price per unit. So.
Yeah, Chad's probably not allowed to say this, but I know that they manufacture for a lot of OEMs, so that's really cool, and that's great. It makes me feel good because I know if I'm buying so-and-so's AR-15, I'm getting an Aero, and it's going to be pretty good quality. But you guys have something coming out for 4th of July or for the summer, right?
Yep. Yeah, so every year for the summer we do our Freedom Series, which has been a couple of different flags. We do the American flag, we're doing the Betsy Ross flag. This year for our Freedom Series, we're doing the Don't Tread on Me, the D2M series, and it has this custom designed logo that we've engraved into the receiver set. We also have the matching snakehead on the upper receiver too, so it's going to be a very limited run. One of probably around only 500 sets. So
when are they going to be available? And
should be available July 1st.
And they're going to cost?
They'll be right in line with our standard special edition stuff. So in the $100 range for the receivers, and then $200 range for the set. So
okay, yeah, nothing more American than an American flag on an AR-15,
for 4th of July, absolutely.
Chad, thank you so much for having us. I hope you guys have a great time at the show. I'm over here now at the Ballistic Advantage section of the Aero booth. You guys have seen Clint before. I just got done beating him at an arm wrestling match. It's very embarrassing for him. He every year says, "Dude, don't get it on camera." So just got done with that, and and Clint said that he wanted to tell us about new products. It seems like you're coming out with something new, like all the way back to the first time I met you was at Blue August, like in 2016 or 2017.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Every time I run into you, there's something new. What's going on this time?
Well, we try to keep coming out with something new, but obviously all the viewers and everybody's helping a lot, and we're selling a lot of new products. So it's difficult to come to market with something new, but we do manage to do it. So right now specifically, like real time right now, we teamed up with Angstad Arms. They OEM'd their 9mm upper lower sets for us. So that's going to be super new and exciting. They're billet aluminum, 775 T6 aerospace steel, so our billet aluminum. So we're super excited about this. We've got a 3D printed rail that'll be coming out later down the road, but we just wanted to showcase this. We're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, and go and look at the Angstad Arms video that we did at SHOT Show. They're incredible. That was the first time I handled them.
They're an amazing company. They really got this thing dialed in, and Rich is a super great guy.
Yeah, Rich is a cool dude, and I'm really pumped. He better be sending me one of those to review. I'm going to be pissed.
He should.
You got some new barrels too.
We did. So, we've done let me see that one too. Thank you. So we've done a couple different things with the Hansen series, lightweight without lightweight limitations. So we did the 11.3 and a 6.25. It's a nice package, but a lot of people wanted it in a 750, so we did that. And then the 12.5, especially with all the brace craze and everything, pistols are becoming this fantastic product for someone. So our 12.5-inch monobarrels sell fantastic, but a lot of people have been asking for probably a good 2 years for a 12.3-inch Hansen. So we did it. So these just launched today also too, so you gotta hurry up and get those before those are sold out.
What are we looking at price-wise? And released it. I mean, they released today. They're actually on the market today.
$220 for the 12.3, and I think you're same ballpark figure for the 11.3.
Yeah,
$215.
and I mean it just seems to be like y'all's market. It's affordable, high quality.
That's exactly what we wanted to do when we built this company. We wanted to make a stellar product that's affordable for the everyman. So the do-it-yourself market is something we highly target. So with the video series and all that other stuff. So, but yeah, if you guys want it, we try to make a practical representation of that barrel that's going to be good for you.
Well, and it shows. You guys have been successful.
Appreciate
I'm always glad to see you guys, especially here at NRA.
Likewise.
Clint, as usual. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for talking to us.